Hello, my name is David Lim, and this is my final project for IT 415. The topic for my final project was my daily shooting percentage in basketball. I chose this topic because basketball is my favorite sport, and I thought it would be fun to integrate my hobbies with my schoolwork. I also chose this topic because I haven't recorded any data relating to basketball since my high school basketball days. I remember when I recorded data in high school, I was able to see which day I shot the best and which day I didn't shoot particularly well. Through the analysis of my data, my coaches were able to help me improve my shot so that I could be more consistent throughout the week. Overall, this project was one of the most fun projects that I've done out of all the other projects I did for other classes. My data came from my daily visits to the gym. When I go to the gym, I rarely lift weights or just run on the treadmill. I'm mainly going straight to the courts to play basketball. Each day after I finish playing a few rounds of pickup basketball, I took 300 shots and captured the total amount I made out of 300. This was my routine when I recorded my data in high school, so naturally I went back to it. It was a great time to record my data because I was more than warmed up from all the rounds of pickup basketball, and it was a good drill for when winding down to finish out my workout. The visualization tool I used was Google Visualizations. I chose Google Visualizations because I'm a huge fan of Google and all the different services they provide. I also chose Google Visualizations because I liked how the tools would pop out and give details when you rolled over a section of the graphs. The type of graph I used is a combo chart. I chose to use a combo graph because I wanted to show the exact number of shots I made per day and also the overall average percentage of shots I made per day. Made shots per day were visualized in bars, and the average percentage was visualized with a line graph. Combining the two types of graphs helps visualize the two sets of data by making them distinct from one another. Furthermore, the data is simple, clean, and straightforward. My findings were great. When I was collecting my data and looking over the data in raw form in the Excel sheet, I can only tell how well I did on a day-to-day basis, but once I entered the data into my visualization tool, it helped me see the bigger picture. As you can see, my worst day of shooting is on Tuesday with an average of 63%, and also my worst shooting out of 300 shots was 150 on a Tuesday. My best day of shooting is Friday with an average percentage of 71.9%, and it also is the day that I shot the best out of 300 at 245. This isn't surprising at all because on Tuesdays I'm usually running to the gym right after class, and I don't have time to eat a good meal before heading to the gym because I'm rushed to get there before closing. Whereas on Fridays, I'm going straight after work. There's no classes and there's nothing holding me back. So I'm able to get more time to eat a good meal and to provide enough energy to do the drill after playing pickup basketball. As you can tell from the line graph, my average percentage per day is rather consistent. This is pretty surprising because I expected that my percentage would not be that consistent and that it would fluctuate a lot, but as you can tell, it goes from 66.1% to 64.9% to 63%, then jumps up slowly to 65.2%, 68.2%, 71.9%, and then back down to 69.3%. My average shooting percentage from the entire collection of data is 66.9%, which I'd say is pretty good. I can always improve, but considering I'm not going pro, I think that's a pretty good number. Ways that I can improve on the days that I didn't do so well is probably a good meal right before I work out, and probably thinking about my shot more than having to think about counting the number of shots that I make. So there you have it. That concludes my final presentation for my IT 415 final project. Thank you.